Come on now, let's show some love for CDs. Yes! Hey, bye, it's me Ian. In today's video, well, I'm going to do something a bit different. Yes, I'm going to show you why I love CDs. Yes, now I do love seeing everybody with their records and these beautiful vinyl that they show with all the different colors. They're beautiful. Now, I used to collect records going right back to when I was about 11. That would be about 1971, 72. I built up quite a big collection, but I had to sell it, unfortunately. About 1987 it would have been. And I did manage to get about £1,000. I think it could have been over for it, which we needed the money at the time. I totally regret doing it, but I had to do it. And then CDs, I suddenly realized, well, I saw them and I thought, hey, I like these. And I was able to start collecting CDs. From that, it just carried on. And I've been carrying on all through the 90s, early 2000s, right up to now. And I love CDs, and I've built up a bit of a collection. But I just love CDs. And, I did buy some records again. I think it was about 2019. I thought, oh yeah, okay, I'll get some. And I really enjoyed them, but I decided not to go any further with them because of the cost. I mean, the cost is incredible. You have to go within your budget, and CDs are able to do that. Though some of them are going up and becoming very collectible as well. So let me just show you sort of a history almost. 1979 is when CDs, I suppose, invented, you could say. And then they became commercial, available. 1982 in the UK, the first CD releases were this. ABBA, The Visitors. But this, of course, is a later release. I've actually got the original one. And this one, Billy Joel, 52nd Street as well. You see the nice price. Do you remember that? The nice price? Yeah. These were the early releases in the UK. Now, the biggest seller worldwide CD, million seller, the first album to do that was this, Brothers in Arms, Dire Straits, which is a great album. And this was the one that people loved. And, I just fell in love with CDs. As soon as I put them on, the sound seemed better to me. There was no clicks and cracks. The music seemed better. And so I know some hi-fi people will disagree, go on about that, but I loved it. And they were convenient. And the space that they saved, yes, they were just... And they started to develop and look good as well as they become, as I'm going to show. Now, the first CD I got was this one, which I had on record. And I saw it. You can tell the style is very much late 80s when this came out, because it took a while for the releases and develop in the catalog. But this is an earlier one. There's no digital remastering at all on this one, but it's great. I love it. It's because it's sentimental value in many ways, being the first one. It's the first one I got. Now. Let me just show you some of the reasons that I really fell in love with CDs. Bowie is a good example. This is the original Bowie one of Space Oddity. Though that is not strictly true. There was another version of this. But this is the one that you all recognise, that you bought on record at the time when it became a hit. And Bowie was a great advocate of CDs. He released a lot of his early albums. And these, as in the late 80s, they put on extra tracks as well. Extra sort of remixes, or demos mainly, not remixes, more demos, and they were put on these CDs. And then, of course, they did remaster them, and then they changed the cover to this one, which is more like it. And these didn't have the extra tracks on, but there's what you would get now. But yeah, that's an example with David Bowie. But then there's this one I fell in love with. This is one of my favourite Bowie albums. I just love A Lad Insane. It's the 30th anniversary, and it's like in a book form. It's like, I mean, it's great. You've got the discs here. You got the disc here. Look at the disc. Fantastic. Let's put that back in there. And then you have the book. Look at this book. Just fantastic. Absolutely wonderful, gorgeous. The information, the lyrics. And then there's the second CD at the back here, which is really grand as I see it. There we are. Look, second CD of that, which includes more demo tracks, different versions of tracks. I know there's John I'm Only Dancing on here, which didn't make the album, which was a single. There's other versions, other remixes, All the Younger Dudes as well. And What the Hoople Hit, that's on here, Boy's version, which didn't make it again on the original album. But yeah, I love that. It's a great book, that. Absolutely wonderful. Then let's have a look at this. This one's good. I like this. This is Paul Weller, True Meanings, and he's in a book form, really. Look at this. Absolutely wonderful. And there's a disc at the back there. Look, fantastic. Absolutely love that. Then we have things like this, which I had originally on record, which is the Moody Blues. This is the Moody Blues. Look at this, how they did it. So it was a double album. There we are. And then inside, got that. And then we've got a booklet in here. Well, I'll just show you the other disc first. Yeah, you see, you put that off. Then there's the next disc behind that. And then here, you have really nice booklet, which goes through the history of the group and all, just loads of information about them. And this album, because this album was a compilation of all their best tracks from all their albums at the time it was released, up to 7 sessions. Yeah, so we've got that. There's other albums that I'll just show you why I like CDs. This one, Best of Joy Division. This is a 2-disc set, right? And you take this out. There we are. We've got the second disc underneath, and that is all the John Peel sessions they did, plus interviews. Fantastic. Isn't that fantastic that you get that on these CDs? Absolutely love that. Then we've got, here is another example, which I really like. Led Zeppelin, Presence. This is like as if it's the actual album on a miniature version. We've got that. Got the back there. And then you go inside. You got a little booklet. Again, about the album, which is like on the original record. There. And then you got the disc inside. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that cover. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Great. It just so much that you can't help but love about the CDs. You know, when you get this kind of, I don't know, I just think they're great. The handwell, you can fit loads in, but they look good as well. It's another album I had. I had this on record, and I had to sell it. It's a bit more difficult to get hold of. It's Hot Tuna Double Dose. It's a great live album. You've got the acoustic set, and then you've got the electric one. These were the shoot off and sideline from Jefferson Airplane. And then you see you've got the albums in, like, as I think these were the original covers as well. And then you look inside and look. Just like a record. Just like the record. Fantastic. Let's put these in. You can't help but love these. Just put that there. And then we got the next one. Yeah, same. Look. Same again. Brilliant. It's just like a record. Beautiful to look at. And you know, you can't help but really love them. I just can't. I just think they're fantastic. And now. And then what else shall I show you? You might be interested. Oh yeah, this was a release, remastered. Iron Maiden, Seventh Son. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful to look at? These I've only got about 3 of these Iron Maiden ones, but this I just love it. Look at that. Brilliant. Beautiful to look at. That's another good example with CDs. Here, I've got this. Now, this is Judy to Zug live. It's in a slip cover. Yeah, look, a slip cover. 2-disc of her live performances. And I've seen her live. And she's still going, actually. Look, there's the other second disc. Great. You got it like in a slip cover, you could say. See? Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Another one here that I really like, Roger Chapman. He was the lead singer of Family. Also with Streetwalkers, which was after Family. And then he went solo with a Shortlist. And this is like in a book form. I have actually seen him live. I wish I'd have been able to see Family, but I couldn't. There's a disc here. Again, it's in like, you know, a book form. Look at this. Just wonderful. Loads about Roger Chapman. He's touring. And then there's the second disc there. Beautiful booklet. Look at this. Yeah. Deep Purple. This is a special edition as well. And this has got all the autographs on. Yeah, of the group. Fantastic. There's inside. Look at that. Look at that disc. Wow. This is an anniversary edition. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Classic. It's a classic album. Deep Purple. Love Deep Purple. The Beatles. Look at this. Rubber Soul. This release is really lovely, isn't it? There it is. And we've also, you've got on the disc, if you put it in your computer, you get a mini documentary. Yeah. There's a booklet, Rubber Soul, all about it. Great pictures. Now, I've got quite a few of these. I just picked this one out of the Beatles. They did a whole series of these releases. Look at that, which I've got. But I thought I just like that. This is one of them I've got. It's fantastic. Right. Perhaps another area I should look in is I do enjoy the compilation albums. Now, I had a lot of punk singles which I had to sell. Now, fortunately, Virgin released these, the best punk album in the world ever, and the best punk album in the world ever too. And these are my treasure trove. They got all the classic punk singles. There's 4 CDs worth of punk records which I had, and some of them are not the obvious ones that you would get, which is even better. The only thing missing from this, because of it must have been to do with rights, was There's Nothing by the Clash, which is a bit of a soft song. But I've got the singles Clash album, which is great, which has all their singles with some of the B-sides and what have you. So that covers that. But these I just absolutely treasure. They're just everything that you ever want on here. The 2 discs. Look at the colours as well, the Day-Glo colours. There's 2 discs in there, and same with these. Look at the disc colour. Fantastic. Then another example of these, which I really like. This one is the 70s album, which got 70s is all. I'm all 70s, aren't I? I like 80s as well and 90s, but 70s is very special to me. Look at this album, and this has just amazing amount of classic 70s music. Right? It's all in here. It's anything that was major in the 70s in terms of singles. It's on here. It really is. It's just amazing album. Absolutely love it. So I like the style of that. Then there's another one. This is more 80s. Yes, 80s people. It's electric. You've got all the classic 80s electric songs on here. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, right from New Order with Blue Monday and to show you, I mean, some stuff on here. You've got Kraftwerk, Soft Cell, Yazoo, Visage, Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark, Japan, of course, Japan, Bronski Beat, Eurythmic, 717, Tears for Fears, Teardrop Explodes, Tubeway Army, Spandau Ballet, Flock of Seagulls, Gary Newman, of course, and Ultravox. No, I'm a big fan of the earlier Ultravox, but obviously Vienna when there. But that's a lovely compilation of that. Then I don't want to go on too long because that's easy for me, but I'll just end with this. Do you remember the newspapers used to give away CDs? I don't know if you do remember. Well, I've got this one. I've got quite a few of these, but I just thought I'd put this one out. This is an Oasis one. And this is really good. This was free with a newspaper. And this has got some amazing tracks on it. Rock and Roll Star Live. It's got Rocking Chair, Up in the Sky Live, Little by Little. I really like Little by Little. That's live. And then it's got The Importance of Being Idle, The Meaning of Soul, Part of the Queue, Let There Be Love. And then there's some interviews as well. I mean, this was free with newspaper. Look at it. It looks great, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful. And then just one more, a magazine, music magazine I used to get. I've got quite a few of these, but I just picked this one out because it's quite good. They used to do a lot of Glastonbury ones, and this is Glastonbury Live. So you've got like the Killers, Mr. Brightside, Franz Ferdinand, Matinee, Stereophonics, you got Thousand Trees, Block Party. Oh yeah, remember Block Party? Oh, PJ Harvey, The Water, The Doves, There Goes the Fear. Oh, Keane, remember them? Keane, brilliant. Mercury Rev, Orbital. They're all on here. And this was the line. These were free with the magazine. Got quite a few of these. But yeah, this is why I love CDs. I could just talk about, but you'd probably be bored to death by now. But this is just a fraction. It's a very small fraction of my enthusiasm for CDs, and I love them. And they're cheaper. They're much cheaper. And if you look on places like Music Magpie and Wob, you can pick up wonderful CDs. Obviously, some of the more collector's editions are going up in price. I notice. I think that's as consequence of what's happened with the records and the vinyl thing. Their prices are high, so CDs. And I think CDs will come back. Yes, for me, they've never gone away. I've never been into all this downloading. I just absolutely I love that. That's why I love physical media. And CDs, brilliant. Collect them. Now's a good time. You can pick up loads. And of course, I haven't even scratched the surface. I've got some classical stuff as well. I know not everybody likes classical. Classical music on CD is just absolutely a world of its own. Again, not irritating noises or anything. I'm no faffing about. Film soundtracks. Yes, film soundtracks. I've got some on CD as well. Audio ones. Doctor Who, Big Finish, CD. Collection. I mean, I could just go on. There's so many in my CD collection of things that I love and why I love them. And I thought I want to share it with you. And, let's get the CD revival going. Go on, let's get it going. Hey, why not? If you notice, I have actually been showing now more CDs when they arrive. Before I didn't use it because I thought, well, nobody's really interested. They didn't seem to be. It was all, the vinyl thing. But no, CDs, spot on for me. Yeah, always love them. Yep. So that's it. I better go now. If you're new to the channel and are fed up with him, or you've probably switched off by now, please subscribe and then have a look at the other things that I do on my playlist. And I'm doing a bit more music now. But I do a lot of like movies and nostalgia TV series, all that kind of stuff. If you like this video, please give it a like. Get it out there. Get it onto YouTube so more people can get the CD revolution going again. Yeah. And if you've got any comments, please put your comments down. I'd love to read your comments. And that's it. On cost note. So you can't say fairer than that. And all I'm going to say is, I'll see thee again.